Hey guys, it's Shadow the Rat, and for today's video, I will be doing another of my training series with these little girls here. So these girls are now over 6 weeks old, and I believe this is their 4th training session, so this is pretty exciting. They're doing a great job. I'm just so proud of them, and they are absolutely loving training. So we've already worked on agility and a bunch of other stuff, and today I mainly want to work on improving their backup, and then I also want to work with some new props, which I think is going to be pretty exciting. Anyways, the first thing I want to do is work on backup some. So to review, when you're training backup, you just take your hand like this, 2 fingers, put it over them, and when they back under it instinctively, you can give them the treat. And back up, and you give it to them. And as you can see, we've already worked on this once. We worked on it, I think, during our first session, which was a few days ago, and they tend to internalize things like this really well. So you can see she's already backing up. Very little prompting from me, which is really nice. And if you don't see that sort of behavior, you can just move your hand backwards with them. Once they get to the point, there you go. And you can see the goal here is for them to go under my finger straddle. I call that a finger straddle. So once they go under this, they get rewarded. And the reason you use a goal like this is because it encourages them to keep backing up and not, try to go forwards. And you always want to make sure that you're bringing them the treat as well because, well, again, you don't want them to go forwards. So here you can see I'm giving them the treat after they back up. And she's doing a great job. Yes, you are doing it. And little Olive is also doing a good job, but if I want to improve her a little bit more, I can move my hand backwards with her to encourage her to back up a little bit further. Some rats will naturally offer that behavior like Donut here is, and some rats will need a little bit more help. Okay, so they're doing really good here, so I'm going to stop working on this today. We don't really need to do anything else. I just wanted to improve their backup a little bit more, continue to remind them of the trick and the cue, and clearly they still remember it really well. And they have improved some, and that's really all I was looking for. So the next thing I want to work with, well, actually, I just want to practice jump to hand real quick. Good job. You too. And jump to hand is just a trick where I have them jump onto my hand. You can see that she wasn't so sure about it, so it's a good idea to really work this trick up. I like it to be one of their most solid tricks, just because it's really useful for maneuvering rats around. It's also really useful just in general if they ever get scared or something like that, for you to be able to offer your hand and them to hop onto it, just like that. Okay, so that is it for jump to hand. I'm going to stop that right now, and we're going to work some with this. Oh my god, Bean got out. I am a bean. Okay, no Beansy. No Beansy. Okay, you ready? So to start, this trick here, oh my god. Well, that was hilarious. This trick here is ideally having them flip over the hoop like that and then go through it. So clearly they already know how to go through the hoop. That is no problem. So the next step here is for me to put it on its side like that. Come on. And have them go through it. Actually, there's a few different ways to teach this. You can shape it, which is when you use your clicker or some other marker to tell them when they're doing an approximation of the behavior, and then you work up to the full thing. I have to close the cage because Bean keeps getting out. But the other way of doing it, and the way that I'm using right here, is I'm using a lure to teach it. So I'm shaping it still because you're using approximations of the behavior, but I am using a lure to get them into the right position. So I'm going to just keep making it lower and lower. Oh, I saw you trying to cheat there. Get in there. There you go. You ready? Okay, ready. There you go. Yep. There you go. Very nice. Then I'm going to start resting it on them. This is also very hard. There you go. They're very eager. Yeah, you are. So this is actually a trick I showed how to teach last week. Well, I don't know if it will be last week by the time I release this. Yeah, Sugar is just tearing apart the tissue paper. There you go. Which is, I just cleaned the cage, so that's why. Get in there. Nope. Nope. You're gonna go in there. Good job! Yay! You did it! Whoops. It's very hard to teach with 2 rats now, especially now that they're both paying attention. Okay, so I think I'm going to put one of them away and continue doing sessions with the other one because it's a little bit crazy trying to teach 2 rats at once. Once they are both concentrating. So you might know that I do work some tricks with multiple rats, like versus basketball, but the thing is there that I actually teach them in individual sessions their parts so that when I have them working together, they both know their own part. So it's a lot less disorganized and it's a lot less confusing or frustrating because, well, they both know their own piece. So I just need to get them focused on, well, the training instead of each other, which is pretty easy if they've been living together like all my rats have. So yeah, I just do that, and it makes it a lot easier to train these multi-tricks if they each know their own part first. So that's kind of what makes it so difficult to train multiple rats when they're focusing like these girls are now. So from now on, I will be doing solo sessions with them just because they are at the point where they don't need these multi-sessions. Good job. Good job, right? Good job. Very nice. Sugar is still stashing paper. Oh my god. Good job. And so the final step is to just stop holding up the soup altogether, of course, and let her flip it. So that is what we will be trying. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. You ready? Ready? Can you do it? Yay! Good job. Good job. You on there? Oh! Closed it on your head by accident. Good job. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done with that. We will need to work that trick a little bit more later to kind of work out all the kinks for it, but for the most part, she has it down really well. So, I will work on one more thing with her, and that is to get down the basics for this trick. Oops, ready? Nope, whoops. Nope, 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 nope. Follow the lure. There you go. And there we go. Good job. So this trick, you just mainly want them to stay on the barrel, and you want to get them comfortable with moving backwards. Move backwards. What are you doing? Oh, there you go. Good job. And I do like to let go just for a split second to teach them to walk backwards. Depending on your rat, you may need to work a little bit more on their confidence on the barrel first. With S'more, when she was learning this trick, I had to go extremely slow because she was really wary of backing up on, well, a moving thing, but also just backing up in general. So I was very careful about that. But you can see here that little Donut is way less worried about it. She is not too concerned, and she's already getting the idea to stay on and back up, which is exactly what we're looking for. And I'm kind of moving my hand up to encourage her to back up instead of come forward. So there we go. Very nice. And you can see she got the idea extremely quickly. I tell you, these babies are just, they're really making me look good. Little Donut is learning. So there you go. Good job. And I did clicker train them last time. Or I should say I conditioned the clicker. Although it will take a little bit longer for them to be, you know, really good at clicker training. God, whenever I say clicker training, I feel like I'm using it wrong. But I mean, it will take a little bit longer for them to be super responsive to the clicker, which is totally normal. Ready? Ready? Oh, good job! Oh man, you were so close. And the thing is, I don't want to reward them off the barrel, because if you reward them off the barrel, then they'll get used to just jumping off and think that, oh, that's part of the trick, and you don't want that to happen. So, I do try to avoid that. There you go. Very nice. And right now, I am controlling how fast the barrel goes, because I don't want it to push her off it as soon as it starts rolling forwards. And also, I wanted to mention that I will be doing the same sort of session with Olive, which is the other little rat. But I probably won't have it on camera here because this is getting kind of long already. But I just wanted to tell you that I am going to be doing it with her, but I know she featured a lot in the first one especially, so I figured that it's kind of time to give Donut a turn to shine. Catch my little Donut. Here's a little Donut. Oh, good job! Wow! Did you see how bright my little Donut is? She's the bestest donut ever. Good job. You ready? 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 Oh, yes. Good job. You did so good, even if you almost fell off. Good job. Oh, don't jump on it, you silly boop. Good job. Good job. Okay, so that will be it for today. And I will see you in the next session, where I will probably have a focus session with little Olive. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!